England in the late 17th century was a kingdom simmering with discontent. The reign of James II, a Catholic monarch in a predominantly Protestant nation, had stirred deep anxieties. His unwavering belief in the divine right of kings, his attempts to reintroduce Catholicism, and his close ties with France, England's historical rival, had alienated him from his subjects. The Protestant elite, fearful for their religion and liberties, watched James's every move with growing suspicion. His actions, perceived by many as tyrannical, further fueled the flames of discontent. His attempts to pack Parliament with loyalists, his bypassing of traditional legal processes, and his harsh treatment of dissenters, all pointed towards an absolutist ruler bent on consolidating power. The birth of James's son, a Catholic heir to the throne in 1688, proved to be the final straw for many. A Catholic dynasty in Protestant England was now a very real possibility, a prospect that filled many with dread. The English people yearned for a return to the principles enshrined in the Magna Carta, a document that limited the power of the monarchy and guaranteed certain fundamental rights. The memory of the English Civil War, a bloody conflict fought over similar issues, loomed large in the collective consciousness. England stood at a crossroads, teetering on the brink of another upheaval. The year 1688 witnessed a momentous turn of events that would forever alter the course of English history. William of Orange, a Protestant prince from the Netherlands and husband to James II's daughter Mary, was invited by a group of influential English lords to invade England and claim the throne. Sensing an opportunity to curtail French power and safeguard Protestantism, William landed on English soil with a formidable army. What followed was remarkable for its lack of bloodshed. James II, abandoned by his own troops and facing overwhelming opposition, fled to France, effectively abdicating the throne. William and Mary, welcomed as liberators, entered London in triumph. The Glorious Revolution, as it came to be known, had achieved its objective with remarkable swiftness and minimal violence. This bloodless revolution was a testament to the widespread desire for change and the skillful maneuvering of key players. William of Orange, a shrewd tactician and a symbol of Protestant resistance, had managed to unite disparate factions under his banner. The English people, weary of James II's rule, largely welcomed the change in regime, seeing in it a chance for greater freedom and security. The Glorious Revolution marked a watershed moment in English history. It ushered in a new era of constitutional monarchy, where the power of the crown was significantly curtailed and the rights of Parliament were enshrined in law. The Bill of Rights, passed in 1689, solidified these changes, guaranteeing individual liberties, such as freedom of speech and the right to bear arms. It also established the principle of parliamentary supremacy, ensuring that no monarch could rule without the consent of Parliament. Parliament, now firmly established as the dominant force in English politics, gained control over taxation, the raising of armies, and the making of laws. The monarchy, once all-powerful, was now subject to the will of the people as represented by their elected representatives. The Glorious Revolution, by limiting the power of the monarchy and empowering Parliament, laid the groundwork for the development of modern democracy in England. It established the principle of popular sovereignty, the idea that government derives its legitimacy from the consent of the governed. This revolutionary concept would have far-reaching consequences, not just in England but across the globe. Section 4. Echoes of 1688, the Revolution's long shadow. The impact of the Glorious Revolution extended far beyond the shores of England. It served as a beacon of hope for those struggling against tyranny and oppression, inspiring similar revolutions across Europe and the Americas. The American Revolution in particular drew heavily on the ideals of 1688, with the Founding Fathers citing the English Bill of Rights as a major influence on their own Declaration of Independence. The principles enshrined in the Bill of Rights, individual liberty, limited government, and the rule of law, became cornerstones of modern democracies worldwide. The Glorious Revolution's emphasis on individual rights and freedoms resonated with Enlightenment thinkers like John Locke, who argued that government should exist to protect the natural rights of its citizens. The legacy of 1688 is still felt today in the institutions and values that underpin democratic societies. The right to free speech, the right to a fair trial, the right to elect our leaders, These fundamental freedoms, secured through centuries of struggle, can be traced back to the events of the Glorious Revolution. Section 5. Conclusion. The enduring legacy of the Glorious Revolution. The Glorious Revolution of 1688 stands as a pivotal moment in world history. It marked the end of absolute monarchy in England and paved the way for the development of parliamentary democracy. This bloodless revolution, achieved through a delicate dance of political maneuvering and popular support, established principles that would resonate for centuries to come. The legacy of 1688 is not merely confined to history books. It lives on in the very fabric of democratic societies, in the freedoms we cherish and the rights we hold dear. The Glorious Revolution reminds us that power ultimately resides in the hands of the people, and that government should be accountable to those it governs. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, the lessons of 1688, the importance of individual liberty, the rule of law, and the constant vigilance required to safeguard our freedoms, remain as relevant and as urgent as ever.